If you're stuck right now on auto mode, if you're stuck right now into this loop of pressing the ignition, pressing the start button, and you keep getting stuck, keep pressing on the acceleration, you keep pressing on the buttons people tell you to press in your mind, with your body. You visualize yourself doing the thing you want to do. You even showing up. You even spent the money. You even committed the energy, the emotional energy that took you so long to even dig deep to find. But you're still stuck. I want to tell you that you're exactly where you need to be. And every single morning, fam, together, I want to share with you the perspectives, the wisdom, the lessons that I'm learning in my nearly 40-year journey. Perspectives that have taken me from unemployed over a year, completely broken, to over a 15-year career, over 15-year investing, building generational wealth, getting in the best shape of my life, despite facing hip tumors, despite not being motivated every single day, despite being alone 10,000 miles away from where I'm from, despite not having any friends where I am, despite feeling stuck myself. And right now I'm sitting outside the parking lot. As I was driving, I could feel it in my body that I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling the eagerness to go and attack the weights or do the cardio. And to tell you this is really big for me because I go to the gym every single day. I'm someone that people on the outside think I'm so passionate about fitness. I'm nowhere near a professional, nowhere near a low body fat, but when people see me, they know that I lift weight. But I'm the one that only knows those private victories between myself and I. In those moments where I wake up in the morning without anybody telling me to, I set my alarm clock. There's that moment when I'm in the bed, comfortable. It's cold outside. It's like 20 degrees Fahrenheit. In the middle of February. I don't have anywhere to go to, no parties to go to. I don't have anybody to impress. But I still set my alarm clock. And before I go back to sleep and press snooze, I say 1, 2, 3, and I rock myself in the bed and use that little momentum, boom, to get up. And in that moment, I'm already up. I can't go back down to sleep. But some days, it really does feel like literally, even when I get up, I just don't have it in me to make the next step. Even when I drive 20 minutes to the gym and do the things that before, time and time again, I've worked. I go to the gym. And even when I do the things with connecting with my mind, with getting in sounds myself, with even putting motivational sound, things that I've done time and time again that have worked to get me in the momentum to get started with my day, to get started with my goal, to get started with the execution of what I need to do, the discipline, the accountability, the ownership. There are times that it's not working. And as I allow that thought to get bigger and bigger, and I allow it to relax my body, I just get stuck. I get stuck. And here I am sitting in my car with over 10 years of fitness. As someone who everybody thinks it's easy for me to do fitness now because I love it, and people tell me, oh, well, you have the money, you can just create a home gym, you have XYZ. I'm telling you that even and I'm not even nowhere near where I know I can be, but even now, where I am, with so many people looking up to me and thinking it's easy, I am struggling. I am struggling. And I now have to make a decision. Do I go into the gym after talking to you here? Or do I go back? That means I gotta go and drive back 20 minutes. Because I just don't feel it at all, bro. Go back home and perhaps do a home workout later on today, or use the dumbbells that I have at home. I have an elliptical at home as well. And I know so many different exercises that I can do to burn more calories, etc., etc. Or maybe I take a rest day. The truth is, your life is going to be full of these moments. And it doesn't matter what people tell you. It doesn't matter how much you have on your resume, how much skills, how much wisdom you have. It doesn't matter what you know you should do. You are gonna get into those moments where it almost feels bigger than you, where you are overtaken by this feeling, this energy that just freezes you, that just stops you. And you're standing there, whether it's in front of your computer or in front of the people you need to talk to, and you just can't say it. You can't approach them. You can't say what you wanted to say. You can't make the move. You're literally watching life happen right in front of you. The gym is right in front of you. The book is right in front of you. The food is right in front of you. You bought it. You prepared it. You got ready. You showed up. And you're still stuck. And you can feel it in your stomach. You can feel it in your stomach. And as you stay there, that's the moment. That's the moment that you have to win over yourself. And you have to win over yourself, first of all, by not allowing that moment to turn into something that will destroy your day, that will destroy then your week, that will then destroy your month, and that will then destroy the next 6 months. That might destroy your relationships, that might destroy your body, that might destroy your career, that might destroy your legacy, and before you know it, might destroy the best years of your life, and before you know it, might destroy your whole life. And I call those moments the private victories between you and yourself. The moments that nobody's ever going to see. There's no one around me right now. It's between me, myself, and I. And if I didn't turn on the camera right now and share this with you, you will never know this. You will look at me and assume that every single day I'm on it, every single day I'm doing it, every single day is easy. And for me, the biggest breakthrough has actually been to allow myself to feel those feelings. To allow myself to say, it's there. I don't feel it. I don't feel it at all. I don't feel it at all, man. Not to run away from it, hide from it. To see it. To open my eyes to it. And instead of running away, to allow myself to actually articulate it in the way that I try to understand why I'm feeling this way. And what the opportunity is for me right now to learn about myself. To learn about how I function. Whether it's from a spiritual standpoint, from a purely mindset standpoint, from a purely intellectual standpoint, from a purely scientific, neuroscience standpoint. And to allow this moment that seems like nothing to actually be a moment of learning. And to recalibrate my goals, not from a standpoint of the goal is for me to go into the gym, but the goal is for me to build the best self that I can be, so I can be a vessel for something so beautiful and great for my family, for my why, for the legacy I want to build. And so my mindset right now is to develop character, develop the emotional intelligence, develop the ability to master my emotions, to regulate my feelings, the ability to remain productive, and to keep walking by faith even when I do not feel like it, to find a way to be motivated, to find a way to muster energy, to find a way to keep going. And you right now, in your life, you are exactly in this moment as well. You may be in a job that you don't like. You may be in a moment of your life where you don't like how you look. You don't like where you are with your relationships. You don't like how you are, period, as a person. And that's when you have to see beyond the external goals that everybody's going to see, and you have to actually look at the real work that needs to be done, and that's the inner work. You facing those very obstacles with your thoughts and emotions and feelings that are killing you and destroying you from within, and that will be your greatest enemy. Even if on the outside you keep growing, you keep getting rich, you keep getting sexier, you keep building beautiful things with your family, your legacy, and whatever it is that is meaningful to you, you will always be vulnerable until you're willing to do the inner work, and until you look at those moments between you and yourself as the foundation, those bricks that set up the structure to your house. And my message to you today, fam, is that you're not alone. People who are 100 steps ahead of you, or if you're exactly where I am in my life, where I am at this point of your life, you will always feel those feelings. And that's when we have to make a decision of whether we just allow ourselves to be a victim, or we allow ourselves to learn. We allow ourselves to feel it, and we allow ourselves to say, I want this. I want to build a beautiful life. And in that moment, to tell your ego to work for you and not against you. To tell your ego to not take control and now turn your whole day into a sabotage of yourself. But instead to tell your ego, hey, let's get to work. Let's work on the mindset. Let's turn this into a video. Let's turn this into an investment. Let's turn this into journaling. Let's turn this into creation. Let's turn this into something. And even though I don't know at all what it's going to be, I allow that intention to drive me. So for instance, for me, it's recording the video. And for instance, for me, later on, it will be into pushing that energy into going and doing a workout later on in the day, even though I didn't plan to. But I know that it's my life. I know that it's my body. I know that it's my goals. And if I need to do something, I will find a way. Allow yourself, fam, to go through those moments where you feel stuck. Because those moments are the moments that are going to develop the greatest victories that no one will ever take away from you. And those moments are every single day. In every moment of the day. Every season of your life. Life will give you those moments as an opportunity to find out more about yourself, to find ways to fill up your days with things that you can do to improve, to fill up your day with things that you can do to create a new transformation that can be the source of wealth for you as you become a master at this thing that you're working on. And what you're learning about your mindset, what you're learning about your body, what you're learning about your intellect, what you're learning about your spirit, can turn into the thing that makes you the person that can create the business, that can share that transformation, that can inspire and motivate people in your life. Don't ever underestimate those moments, fam. Those moments where your career takes a different turn. Those moments where you feel like nothing is growing. Those are actually the moments where you have the greatest opportunity of your life. To become the person that actually lived it, to become the person that actually experienced it, and to become the person that will be a testimony. You are exactly where you need to be. And in this moment of your life, you have to make the decision. That decision will be every single day. Every single moment. And I wouldn't want it any other way. I embrace it. I am grateful for it. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be part of this experience. And I know that even in moments where I doubt it, the doubt is part of the adventure. The parts where I have no idea what I'm going to do are part of the story I will tell. As always, fam, wherever you are, wherever you come from, you are destined for greatness. Get busy living, not busy dying. Love.